Hi, I'm Mona. This is Chit Chat. Yeah.
Okay.
So we've been here at this spot for like 4 days. It's all right. It's all right. It's still really hot and humid. Totally don't like this state. Yeah, I've noticed. I notice a lot of things around. I notice a lot of things in other states too. And that's what I'm probably going to add, to my, like for the radio and stuff. I'm going to listen to the radio at least a little bit in every state, because it kind of tells me what people are talking about, what's going on. And I do know, like the other night, like I had a hard time sleeping. And I had a hard time sleeping, and what kept popping in my head was about schools, because I heard something on the radio. I heard that they're going to start teaching something about, something that to do with sexuality and problems with that or whatever, so people can feel, secure and safe, whatever, right? Now, the only thing I feel personally that should be taught in school that's sexual is about the reproductive system in science class, right? Why? I don't understand why we're even bringing sexual stuff in school. If you're going to bring up sexual stuff in school, how about molestation and rape at home, right? Nobody's talking about abuse in the homes, and that's usually what it is. People become confused, maybe younger people become confused, because maybe a male is molesting a male, or a female is molesting a male or female, or a female is molesting a male. And that's usually where people can become confused, I think. That's my own personal opinion. I don't think any kind of decision of making sexual changes or anything like that should let the child do that when they turn 18. During the time of childhood, adolescence, they shouldn't even be thinking of sex right there. Okay? I know we all do. We all have, right? Let them do whatever they want to do to their bodies when they turn 18. Don't be that parent that says, oh, he wants to be a woman, and then you go through some sort of traumatic surgeries as a child, and then they figure later, like, oh shit, I made a mistake. Let them make their own mistake. We all survived, going through this and hiding our own personal feelings when we were younger. I'm 50 right now. I was in school during the 80s. Right? Where everybody was like, oh, I gotta have these clothes, I gotta be this way and that way, right? And nobody was talking about gay or lesbian or anything in that, but they were around, but who cares? We just ignored it and we just went about our business. Why can't you guys do that now? So that's what's happening here in Florida. A lot of shit having to do with the children, right? Giving them pills because, high blood pressure, anxiety. For children, I think part of it has to do with, the state you're in. Some states are not kid-friendly either, right? If you want your kid to go out and play, do you think this is a state to do it? Hell no, kids ain't going to want to go out and play. They're going to want to stay inside and play video games. And then that leads to high blood pressure, stroke, heart attack. For children. Yes, for children. So I don't know what these people are pushing. They're pushing pills for kids. Blood pressure. Oh, you can't sleep at night? Here, take the melatonin. You have enough stuff in your body that you don't need to put anything else in there except for food and water. That's all you need. Okay? So I know I'm getting a little upset about that, but it's true. It's like people are trying to stuff the kids full of stuff, thinking that that's gonna. Oh, and we need to be more. Okay, let me tell you about being more sensitive. This is another thing that came up in my mind, right? The military. I swear to you, to other countries, I feel like we are the weak ones. They're looking at us as sensitive. Oh, get me the blue card. Don't yell at me. How is that going to be when you're on the field trying to fight battle for your country? We are looking like the weakest country. The weakest country. I want to move out of here. I don't even want to stay in the United States because I'm so ashamed of what's here. Okay, and I live on the road. right? I was blessed. I live on the road, right? Because I enjoy my freedom, right? It doesn't mean I'm not, budgeting and all that. I have to. Yeah. Money will only last so long, right? You got to budget. You got to make sure and plan, right? I got to do just like everyone else. I just can't go out and blow it all the time. And that's another thing that a lot of people do. They're spending money they don't have. That's another thing I was thinking about, oh, you don't like the car you're driving? Come in and finance this. Oh, you don't like this? Come on in and finance this and finance that. People are dying. People are dying to put everybody, on some sort of payment plan. I am so freaking proud of myself. The only things that I'm paying for right now, I don't have no debt. None. I'm good. I am trying to clear up some stuff with the Equifax or whatever people, because I found out that some church out there opened up credit cards in my name. A church. And this is why I don't follow the church, because the church is evil, and I believe in God though. I believe in God. I don't follow that Bible book. It was written by a man. Okay? I've had near-death experiences, and that's why I believe in God, because I saw something I just could not explain scientifically. Okay? And the way I see it, God doesn't want us to suffer. You're definitely not supposed to kill yourself, okay? You're not supposed to put toxins in your body, okay? You're not supposed to claim to be God's, like a prophet. You're not supposed to do that. Definitely not. You're not supposed to be on dope. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're supposed to be treating your body like a temple. Even smoking cigarettes, so bad. I'm still trying to finish with that. Okay, but I mean, yeah, like, people, I don't know what they're thinking out here, right? Like with the tarot, another thing, you have all these tarot readers claiming, oh, the Bible says this, the Bible says that, oh, Judas this, and John that, and Peter this, and Genesis. Where's that part in Jeremiah that you're not talking about in regards to false prophets? And about, there's also stuff in there about reading the tarot, whatever. You got people on here doing that too. So deception is everywhere. Even someone that you thought was a good ass friend, a cool ass person, you meet them years later or you talk to them, they're not. They're fucking fakes. The best thing for a person to do, and if you're lucky enough to find a good spouse, hang on to that person. Because those are really hard to find nowadays. They really are. Someone who you can trust, someone who's not using you, taking advantage of you, not allowing you to live your life. That person that just makes you feel like shit inside. You shouldn't be feeling that way if you're with someone. Okay? You should be feeling happy at all times. You should be like, my spouse is going to be home. I'm going to be home and I'm going to see that person. You're going to be happy to see that person. Right? That's not around anymore. Everybody's more concerned about paying this bill and financing this and financing that. We're all in debt. Well, not me. The only thing I'm paying really right now is my car payment, the insurance for it, and my phone bill. That's it. That's all I have that I have to continuously pay. And that's just directly taken out of my account. I don't even have to stop and, I have to pay this. No. I only get a few things, I wanted a decent car, so I bought a car that was fairly new, you know what I mean? It only had 2,400 miles on it when I bought it. So it was basically a new car. So like invest in stuff like that. And then when it gets paid off, I don't know, people are telling me to keep it because of the transmission is excellent. I have a Jeep Patriot, but I also like the Jeep trucks because they're also stronger. And I feel like I put this car through a lot, but I mean, it's a Champ. I don't know. I might keep it. It just depends, right? Because, like I said before, I'm not going to be doing this forever, and I'm looking into buying a house, right? And that's where I've been traveling the United States to find out where is the most beneficial place for me to live. And this place, never, I don't even want to come back here ever again. I never want to come back here ever again. I don't care how much fun people say that, in this month we have this event or we have Disneyland or Gator. I don't care. It doesn't feel good here. also, you know, on one side of Florida, it's like you have the rich part, and the other side you have the poor part, and there's no anything in between, you know. So you got suffering, and then you got all these rich, you know, and half of these rich people, they can't even afford where they're at. They're suffering, working 2 and 3 and 4 jobs just to keep that high standard up here. I know all about that. I've lived in a place where $1 million homes, but the whole family lives there. The whole family lives there because everybody has to work to pay the bill to keep that house and that charade up, right? They have nice car too, maybe, right? And they have nice clothes, but you go in their house, it's empty, nothing in there, because they're just trying to show like we live in $1 million, we have this, but they don't got shit, low key. They don't got shit. All right, so I've seen that all over, especially in California. So I'm almost positive that you probably have people in Florida doing that, trying to play up like, oh, I live on this part of town. Yeah, but your stuff, you work every day, you're trying to keep up with the bills, you have too many bills, you're in debt, but you did that to yourself. You know, those people, they do that to themselves, right? I feel like America is getting away from the middle class. It's either going to be really rich, you know, and suffering in that, or you're going to be really poor, you know, and just, you know, they're trying to get away with whatever's in between. You know, I feel like I'm in between part. Like, I don't have no problems. My health is excellent too. My health is the best it's ever been in my life. Like, I can't even believe it myself, you know. And you know, there's so much deception out there. It's so you know. But, you know, this is just a random chit chat because I just felt like talking, and it was just basically whatever's gonna come out, you know. But yeah, this but I don't know, we might stay here for a couple extra days because number one, when we stay at places, we save money, right? And what am I saving for? Nothing. I'm just saving to save, but it's because it's always good to save. What do I need anyways? I don't need anything. If I need anything, I need gas, water, ice, and food. That's all I need. I don't pay rent because I have my trailer. Well, you know, I gotta pay for the spots. In Florida, that's another thing. Basically, everywhere you go, it's a pay spot. So this place is hungry for money, and there's nothing fun to do here. I mean, this might be a good place to visit. If you come here, you visit in a motel, you go to Disneyland, you suffer through that heat for the day, you go to Gator World, you suffer through that heat. I remember I came here for my honeymoon. That was another red flag. I should have noticed that was going to be a failed marriage because the whole family came. We came here for our honeymoon, and we went to Disney World, and I didn't even have a fun time. It was hot, it was miserable, and that was my freaking honeymoon, you know? So, I mean, I should have remembered from back then that it sucked out here, you know? I mean, and you know, I had a family who had money. We had the money to be cool and be in those means, but I'm an outdoor person. This place is not for outdoor people. I don't, you know, I do know that the snowbirds come here in the winter time because it can get to be like 80 degrees, you know. That's still a little hot for me, but it's bearable. But 80 degrees and humidity sucks. So that's also no. We're gonna be going over to Texas, making our way through, and you know, that's how we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. Oh, let me pause because I see a sheriff. So yeah, see, this place is cool too. They got sheriffs here driving by. I love that. I like when law enforcement comes out and checks on you, checks on the ground. I like that. I feel safe, you know? So it's like, people don't understand, like, sometimes being on the road is actually, you can be safer. You're not, yes, campsites can be targeted for people to rob you, but because I don't have it all fancy, you know, because I could have bought one of those fancy trailer whatever and paying, but why? So I can have another bill that I have to pay for? I just went out and bought that outright, my trailer outright. So basically, you know, and when you're out here and you look like that, people are like, oh, they don't have much good. That's what I want them to think. I don't want no one to think I have anything, and I don't want to get robbed. Oh, there's really nothing in there. I basically gave away everything that was useless to me, you know. I have some arts and crafts stuff in there, stuff that I like to do and make when I'm bored. I got a lot of yarn. I like making hats. I got my dishes, the clothes. I'm gonna have to go through my clothes again. None of them, they're not fitting. They're all too big because I've lost a substantial amount of weight. That's another thing. Over here in this state, I can't even work out. I can't work out because you can get heat stroke. I'm really in touch with my health, right? If I feel like flushed or whatever, I can't work out in this, you know, and it's not advised for anyone to go running in this. No, you're going to be getting ready to go 911, right? Don't do it. It's so terrible. The car is on. Brian's in the car because he knows that's where the air is. The state is so miserable, right? Unless you're indoors, right? And that causes laziness. When you're indoor and in the cool and you're enjoying that air conditioning, you don't want to go outside. You don't want to go take a walk. You don't want to go running. You don't want to exercise. What you want to do is you want to go to the nice fancy restaurant. You want to sit down and eat. What are you doing with all those calories? So to me, not only is this place kind of miserable for just the average person, it's unhealthy. That's why people come here to retire and to die, you know, because like, nobody wants to put any effort into themselves anymore. They just want to come and relax, sit in the air with their dog, maybe walk around with a horse-drawn carriage, which I saw a couple old ladies doing here, retired ladies, you know. And it's like, I'm not going to be like that. I can't. I don't want to, you know. I found a new purpose in my life, and that's keeping myself happy and healthy, right? How many minutes have I been talking? Oh shit, 16 minutes, you guys. So basically, yeah, we're going to just stay maybe for a day or two more extra because it's chill right here. This stuff, don't buy it. I'm returning it. This is a tick, this makes the ticks come to you. I sprayed this on, and like 10 minutes later I had 5 ticks attached to me where I sprayed this. So it's like half full, but I'm still returning it. And that's what I do. I don't buy things and be like, oh, but I fucking return that shit. I get my money back. And anybody out there, if you buy a product, it's not, return it. Don't be afraid not to return it. Some people do that. I don't even know why. Especially products like this that are fake. Okay? So I'm gonna let you guys go. I'll have another chit chat later maybe because I'll think about other stuff to talk about, because like I don't talk to anybody, so all I can basically do is like kind of look at the camera and talk to myself. You know, but hopefully other people are understanding where I'm coming from. One final message. There was a lady I met in town at a place. I don't know if she's gonna even watch this, you know, because I meet people all the time and I tell them, oh, you can be my channel, watch my channel. In case she does, I met a lady in town. Okay, for some reason people like to spill their guts to me. That's the gift I have. That's the gift that God gave me. God gave me the gift of I guess trust. People trusting me, so they open their hearts to me. They tell everything, and I just want to tell that one lady, listen, I saw something in you, and I didn't want to say anything because it was just there was so much sadness right there. God gave you a gift, girl. I see it. I don't know what it is. You know what it is. God gave you a gift. Somebody is holding you back from expressing that gift, and that's the gift that's gonna bring you abundance. So that's for the woman if she ever sees this. I hope she does. You have a gift. You have a gift. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what it is. It might be a spiritual gift. Because spiritual people are usually attracted to each other. And you know, I do remember saying to you, buy yourself a deck of cards. Maybe you are a person that can do that. I don't know, but I wish you the best, and I pray for your safety. Okay. Anyways, that's all I have for Chit Chat today, and yeah, I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Chit Chat, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.